Public information. If you would like to read the complete public information, please pause the video now. The following communication about the contradictory information released by the Mayor of Glynneath, Councillor Simon Noyle, on his social media page was sent to Glynneath Town Council on the 12th of January 2022, with a request for the full council to discuss it. Councillor Noyle, who chaired the meeting of the 18th of January 2022, mentioned it as being noted. And when questioned by another councillor in the following meeting of 8th of February 2022 about who noted it and why it wasn't discussed, Councillor Noyle stated that he noted it on behalf of council and there was no requirement by law for the letter to be discussed. Dear Glynneath Town Council, please could you discuss the following two Facebook posts in a full council meeting at your earliest convenience. The posts made by Councillor Simon Noyle show contradictory statements in relation to the Hale Glyn development. In the bottom image is an email received by Councillor Noyle from the Planning Department. It shows that he has met the applicant and planning department on site and has been made aware of and is in agreement with the planning department that the spoil heap is removed from the site without testing. Councillor Noyle posted this on Facebook on the 16th of October 2020. These plans were all about removing the requirement for testing the spoil heap, and they then bypassed the committee process and were passed by the planning department in March 2021. In today's statement, Councillor Noyle states that he does not support the removal of soil from the site without additional testing. I believe these statements to be contradictory, and today's statement is complete nonsense because Councillor Noyle is aware that the developer can do what he wants with the spoil heap because he has helped usher through a planning application that removes the requirement for testing. This can be seen in the lower image. It also should be noted that if you refer to the planning meeting dated 8th of September 2020, which can be found online, Councillor Noyle states that he is aware that Enzo intends to spread the spoil heap around. This means that not all the spoil heap will be taken away. Some will be cut and filled, as Councillor Noyle states, to fill in the stream next to people's houses.
Being ground contaminants, and as long as we can prove that at the levels, which obviously the plateau which is there, which is going to be cut and filled to help with the levels on site. Once the plateau which is there, which is going to be cut and filled to help with the levels on site. Once
Quite simply, he is aware that the land is contaminated. He is aware that the developer has failed to provide a human health risk assessment in accordance with the contaminated land policies of the council. He is more than happy for toxic waste to be moved next to the houses of the people he is supposed to represent. The spoil heap has already tested as contaminated, and if people die from this toxic waste, then Glynneath Town Council will have breached the 2007 Corporate Manslaughter and Homicide Act that makes you all collectively guilty of manslaughter. Councillor Noyle's post today is not about future testing. It is about the testing that has been done already, that is currently on the top level of the soil and has been moved towards Lower Brynhyfryd and Woodland Park. If you look closely at the testing results, you can see it's been tampered with, and is almost certainly a lot worse than it is. If you watch this video about Planning Department corruption in relation to the site, you'll note that I predicted which houses would be flooded and that Enzo would break the conditions. The Planning Department at Neath Talbot County Borough Council are blatantly corrupt, and Simon Noyle has been supporting their actions. If you as a council keep looking the other way while my family and other families in this area are in danger of being poisoned, then you only have yourselves to blame when the time comes for making public officials accountable, because failure to act is not an excuse. Regards, David Richards, Rugby Relics Limited.